had worked in both business backgrounds and public policy backgrounds in strategical roles. Still, I realize how much if you're actively looking to actually pivot your sector, then I heavily advise and suggest you to. Hi, what is a pre-MBA program? And are you someone who really needs to go through a pre-MBA program? Hi, my name is Shatakshi Sharma. If you're new to my channel, then on my channel we discuss a lot of things around MBA, around management consulting, around building a career in public policy, studying abroad, because I'm someone who has worked in management consulting, who has worked in public policy, has done my MBA myself, and I have walked that path before all of you. And hence on my YouTube channel, during my free time, I take out time to share what has been my experience so that you do not do mistakes that I did and you can have the most efficient path ahead. And of course, feel free to hit on the subscribe button because we are very regularly posting videos around this content and you are notified every time post content. So what the hell is a pre-MBA? Shatakshi, I have heard about an MBA. There is already so much stress about doing an MBA. Now you're introducing a concept of a pre-MBA. So it's a very Western concept. It's a concept that has been introduced in US, UK and many other Western geographies. It's about a short-term program and experience which really amplify your profile, which really enhance your skills, gives you practical skills and makes you extremely ready to hit the ground when it comes to joining your MBA program. Many a times people, when they get an offer for an MBA program or when they dream of an MBA program, they think that that's the end. However, the reality is it's a means towards an end, and hence pre-MBA program are extremely relevant for those who already have an MBA admit offer from topmost universities or who are MBA aspirants. They can actually amplify your profile for an MBA program and actually make your MBA journey extremely smoothed out. So I have divided this video into 4 parts. The first one is what the hell is a pre-MBA program, which we have already covered. The second one is why should you go through a pre-MBA program, and the third one is who is the right target audience for these pre-MBA program. The fourth one is now that you understand the what, now that you understand the why, now that you understand if you should be even thinking about pre-MBA or not, how should you go about really shortlisting the kind of platforms that provide a pre-MBA program. With that, we move towards the second section, which is why pre-MBA program for you. Let's start with the skills section. A lot of young professionals, when they join an MBA, they come from really diverse non-business background like arts, like engineering, like journalism, like medical doctor. And when they enter into a topmost, very competitive Ivy League equivalent program, they feel overwhelmed because they are not comfortable with financial modeling. They do not even know what is financial statement, let alone read financial statement. They are not aware about operational optimization or strategy. And hence for such really diverse people, the pre-MBA programs becomes really relevant. Let me actually walk you through my journey. I actually am someone who did my own pre-MBA program before joining my official MBA. I am someone who studied chemistry at St. Stephen's College. I had worked in both business backgrounds and public policy backgrounds in strategical roles. Still, I realized how much foundational knowledge was missing in me before I entered my MBA campus. And trust me when I say MBA is extremely fast-paced, it's extremely competitive, you're always thinking of the ROI. And if you're someone who is very much well-versed or comfortable with the basics, not advanced the basics, then the journey is going to really smoothen out for you. That's one. The second one is network. Once again, a pre-MBA network, if you know people who are doing right internships, who are already working in the right industry, then you may be able to realize that you can tap upon that pre-MBA network, because many a times in the MBA campus, people tend to get very competitive and may not necessarily share the resources that they have or the opportunities they have. And hence, in that case, the pre-MBA network comes in really very handy. The third one is resume and CV. Employers really admire those young professionals or individuals who have already taken the effort before their formal education. So you should think about a pre-MBA as something which is amplifying your profile to actually achieve your career goals or your career outcomes. So that's the second section, or why should you consider for a pre-MBA. With that, we move towards the third section on who should really think that he or she is eligible or needs a pre-MBA. The first one will be non-business background students, like I've already established. If you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you're from arts, if you're from pure sciences or engineering, basically you're from non-business background, then you are going to have a little tricky time in your first initial 2 to 3 terms. And hence a pre-MBA program becomes a very good starting step for you even before you step onto your campus. The second one is career pivoters. someone who is actually from finance background looking to get into management consulting, or someone who is from a public policy background looking to get into finance. So if you're actively looking to actually pivot your sector, then I heavily advise and suggest you to actually do a pre-MBA, because it will give you that runway before you start your MBA. Career pivoting is a very tricky thing. A lot of people struggle with it even with a proper MBA. So that's the second thing. The third one is, I would say, global perspective students. So you may be doing your MBA from India, let's say the top IIMs or ISB, or you might be doing your MBA from abroad. Many a times people struggle to get the international perspective before they actually enter onto these global campuses in India or outside. So such pre-MBA programs, especially the one with international outlook or global perspective, can really help you settle down before you get overwhelmed with individuals who might be ahead of your curve. I also know a few friends who did a very diligent and a very sincere pre-MBA, and they were actually from engineering background, and they were able to actually have a very good time while their friends were struggling with the foundations of business studies or economics or the financial statements I'm talking about. They were already preparing for their case interviews. With that, we move toward the fourth and the final section. What kind of parameters should you think about when you're actually thinking of joining a pre-MBA program? Number one is career goals. If you're planning to pivot into finance, then there will be a separate kind of pre-MBA programs you should check out. If you're planning to get into management consulting, then there are separate kind of pre-MBA programs you should check out. For example, at Global Governance Initiative, out of the many portfolio programs we run, one of them is pre-MBA program, specially catered towards people who want to pivot into strategy and management consulting. And it has two sets of people. There are certain kind of people who did GGI pre-MBA before going into INSEAD or LBS or ISB or Kellogg, and then there were certain people who were MBA aspirant, but so for example, I know of an accountant who was able to pivot to BCG after completion of her pre-MBA program. She has never done an MBA, and rightfully so. If you're already working at BCG, then maybe you do not need to go through a official degree or a proper degree which might cost you 30 lakhs to, let's say, 1 to 2 CR. The second one is flexibility. Many of you, when you will be doing your pre-MBA program, there's a very high likelihood that you are going to be managing your working life with your academic studies, and it's a very good way for you to slowly and steadily go through and move towards your academic life back again after your undergraduate program. So finding the right platform, finding the right pre-MBA program which helps you manage a flexibility and a balance between your work life and of course with your academic studies will be the second parameter. The third one I would say is reputation, and I would say it's the most important thing. There can be certain random courses out there which are categorizing them just as a pre-MBA program but may not be materially benefiting you a lot. However, there are others, and I'm sure there are others apart from Global Governance Initiative pre-MBA program as well, which can provide you that legitimate alumni network, because alumni network is the most important thing that you should care about. What kind of people have walked the path before you? What kind of jobs have they taken? What was their experiences? Are they still connected with the alumni? Those are certain questions that you would want to ask. Of course, whatever we have discussed from section 1 to section 4 can be actually copy pasted for your question around whether you should do an MBA or not. But pre-MBA is a very new idea, and I genuinely think for someone like me who was from non-business background, it was an extremely helpful and a powerful tool, and I'm sure it will be extremely helpful and powerful for you all as well. So that's the official wrap up. If you found this video helpful, of course feel free to share it with your friends so that now they can get the help that you gain. Don't be as competitive as many people are. Be kind, share resources so that they can share back with you all again. Ciao. I look forward to seeing you very much soon.